Howdy, folks. Episode 47 of the New Favorite Things podcast. This is our Google Drive 101, part of our G Suite 101 series. We're going to talk a little bit about folder permissions, searching within your Google Drive, the organization of your drive, and where to find certain documents. So, the very first thing that you want to get used to is how are you going to navigate to your Google Drive. There's a lot of different ways. The way that a lot of teachers like to do it is to come over to their waffle iron over here and then go to their Google Drive app icon. That's one way that you can do it. Another way is you can type in drive.google.com. And then I like to actually keep a bookmark on my Chrome browser that has the Google Drive icon on it. And I just click on that to get to my Google Drive. So inside of your Google Drive, you'll have a lot of icons that you'll want to find a bit of an organizational system for. But for each of those folders, you want to consider what is the purpose of that folder. For instance, if I have a folder called 2122 Swim, this is going to be a folder that I'm sharing a lot of information with other people. So I want to think about the shared permission of that folder. So today I'm going to create a new folder in my Google Drive by clicking on the new icon in the top left-hand corner, new folder. I'm going to call this G Suite 101. I'm going to create that icon. Now, my Google Drive is going to sort things alphabetically. So I can go down and I can navigate to my G's, and here it is. And when I'm clicking on this, I can right click to pull up some shared permission icons, or I can double click on it and go into the folder itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want to change my permissions inside of the entire folder. So I can come up here to that G Suite 101 icon, and then I can come down here to share. And when I click on share, it's going to pop up with who specifically are you dedicating this folder to. So I'm going to share this with my partner, Stacy Roaming, and I'm going to allow her to be an editor to this folder. If I didn't trust her, I could say, you know what, you're just going to be a viewer. Maybe I trust her a little bit. I could trust her to be a commenter. So that way she can't edit, add, or delete any of the items inside of my folder. But maybe I have documents in here that I want other people outside of my organization to see. So to do that, I can come up here and I can click share. And instead of adding each one of my parents individually, I can change the entire permission of the group so that when I click on the Granbury Independent School District, I can change it to anyone with the link, and this is very important, can view. If I were to change that to edit, then anyone that has the link to any document in this folder would be able to edit the documents in here. So I'm just going to say anyone on the internet can view. Done. So I've got my folder. Maybe I want to move some of my documents into this folder. Well, to do that, I can come in and I can do a search within Google Drive. And you can do searches based on people or document types, but there's a really quick way that you can narrow down what you want to search for. If you click on your search icon and then come down here to advanced search, I can search by type. So I've got a Google slide presentation that I want to find. And I know that I am the owner, and it could be anywhere in my drive. I'm not sure where it is. I know that it was modified today, or maybe if it was modified, several days ago, I could specify a date range, but I'm going to say today. And then I know that it had something about KWL. It was a KWL chart. So I'm going to search for that. And here I found it. So here's my G Suite KWL chart. And I can organize this now. And I can move documents into different locations. So here I'm going to right click and I'm going to select the option move to. And then I can move this specific file into my shared drives or into my shared with me, but I'm going to move it from where it is currently just sitting in my drive. And I'm going to scroll all the way down to my G Suite 101 folder. And then I can click move. And now that document is going to live inside of the G Suite 101 folder. So down here on the very bottom, you can see the location of that document. And if I click on it, it will take me to that G Suite 101 folder where that Google Slideshow is going to live. Maybe I have a document that has been shared with me. So on your left-hand side, you have a couple of different navigators. You can choose your recents, which are going to be the documents that you have most recently been working on. You can choose your starred, which are specific documents that you want to have quick access to. So if you have a folder or a specific Google Doc or PDF that you use frequently, you can star that icon by right-clicking, and then right here it'd say add to starred. But if I have something in my shared with me and I want to move it, let me find a good option to move. Here's a great one. I can right click on that and I can add a shortcut to my drive. Now that's not going to give me ownership of this document because again, it's been shared with me, but I have quick access to it on my Google Drive homepage. I can also click the move to icon, but see, because I don't have ownership of this document, I don't have the ability to move it anywhere in my drive. So I can click that add shortcut to drive. I can go in to my G Suite 101 folder, add that shortcut, and now when I navigate to my G Suite 101 folder, I'll have that Google Slideshow that I put in there originally, and then I can tell this is a shortcut because it has this little arrow icon. Now, I don't have ownership of it, but it can still live inside of this folder. I hope that was helpful. That was our Google Drive 101, part of our G Suite 101 series. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Pirate Tech Trio and at Coach Polano, and we'll see you next time.